All right, are we here? We got 8 people in the house already. Can you guys hear me okay? What's up, Cryptomyalysis? What's up, Slava? Got Lemon Drop in the house. Silver, of course. Yeah, make sure you guys are on the right stream. There's 2 different streams. One is the regular and one is the short form. So make sure you can see the screen on the regular stream. OGPU, am I gonna make it? Welcome to the middle of the live stream. Nah, we just started. I tried to stream on Twitter, so we're on YouTube twice and we're on Rumble. Twitter, I have to have the premium account, so I'd have to pay for that again. But it's all good. What's up, No Sleep? What's up, Rock Raw? He says we all need to do a live stream together. I've never heard of Crypto Future. Yeah, if we make it, we'll do something like that maybe. I'd have to look up who Crypto Future is. Subtagzilla, yeah. I'm trying to see how it works out. It's a new feature on StreamYard, so it lets you put up 2 live streams. But here on StreamYard, I can see all the chat for both. I can see how many people are here all together. We'll see how it works out. If it hurts, then I'll just do something. Well, we'll do it regular. What's up, Rammy? What's up, Metal? How you doing, my man? I don't know who that is. Yeah, me either. Let me see. We got Rock for 279. Can we look at Swift and Noise? All right, let me write these down. I appreciate the super chat. Early with the super chat today. That's nice. 3 minutes in. All right, let me write these down. But yes, we will look at them. Yeah, Silver, is the volume and everything okay? Yeah, it's not looking good. I hope so too. I think it's probably the drop because they're about to end the shutdown this week, apparently. So we of course have to drop into that, and then maybe we can go up. But yeah, we're breaking down. What's up, JY? All right, let me put this on a little bigger screen, and we'll just jump into it. We got 17 people in here. All right, appreciate you, my man. I don't think we're breaking down. I think we're about to shoot up. You're looking at Bitcoin here. Yeah, it's still holding in our. I mean, it's still holding this bull flag pattern. As long as we don't drop and clearly break this, we're in good shape, I think. So we do have a new weekly candle spawned in. We have to hold the 50-day EMA once again. We already held it once. It's only a matter of time before we just start going up, I think. So we're going to be bullish here. We're not going to be bearish. Our target is the 204. The final shakeout, yeah, probably. Zora. Let's see here. All right, let me get these for. Double tap the screen for the like. Is that a thing? Yeah, like I said, of course we have to go down before we can go up. All right, let me see if I can find this coin here. I can't even look at Toshi right now because it's just going straight down. All right, so whatever this coin is here, we'll look at it. Yet another new coin spawning in on Coinbase, apparently. That doesn't look horrible. It's getting accumulated right now. So this is on. Yeah, I wish I had the time to look at these coins, like look into them while we're live streaming. But this coin, apparently, let's see here. Oh, yeah, you're holding over the 236. You're accumulating. It looks like when this thing breaks over the 3-2, it's 3056. This thing's probably going to take off. Damn, what is this? Let me look. I can't afford to. I can't afford to get out of Toshi because I'm down so much on it. I still have my 2.7 million coins. I wanted to buy more, but I don't have the money. Yeah, if I get any, I know you guys doing super chats, but if I get any, if anyone sends me Tether, I'll put it straight into Toshi today. I'm just going to keep adding to the dip if I can. Yeah. My unrealized P&L is, or unrealized return is negative 660 bucks. So I can't, I'm all in on Toshi now. It needs to go up. I need Bitcoin to pump. All right, let me look at these coins really quick. It's like auction token. All right. Yeah, I know Toshi's going to go back up. That's why I said I wish I could DCA at this point, but I don't have the money to right now. All the extra money I have is already in Toshi. But the fact that it dropped so much, I would love to buy more, but I don't have the funds. I'm just trading base coins now. Yeah, someone yesterday said that Pepe's not going to run till the end because it's a meme coin, but it moves with Bitcoin, so I have hope. But yeah, whatever this coin is, I would say once it breaks the 382, can it go to a possible new high? I don't know if it looks the same on Coinbase. I guess I'll have to go look at it really quick, but we'll just do it real simple here. Oh yeah, not bad. Just to get a decent bounce to the 786 is a 10x from here. 2035. It's very possible. And if it just rockets out of here, yeah. See, this is why I need Toshi to pump, so I can actually have a little bit of money to play these other plays at some point. You know, if I had the extra money, I would throw 500 bucks at this coin and see what happens. I just don't have the capital. I'm still in the shadow realm. All right, let me get back. Let me get back to this coin real quick. Toshi, Dogami, Keycat. Yeah, we only got 7 people back in here now. I guess since there's only 7 people, we'll look at these coins I wrote down. We got 10 now. I'm gonna go check out CoinMarketCap really quick. I guess I should just have it pulled up so I can do a quick search on these coins you guys come up with. Number 824. We will see 303 by the end of day. That was on November 7th. All right, anyway. So where are we at? Says I have to go to sleep. You have to go to sleep? You're on the base chain trading, done with Sol. Yeah, I the last coin I bought on Sol just went straight down instantly, just like a big fat red candle just spawned in. So Solana sucks right now. All right, what did we say? XCN. Let me look at these coins really quick here. XCN, let me write that one down. All right, but yeah, this coin right here is not bad. It's getting accumulated and it has potential to pump to the moon. That's one of those coins that you buy in because once it breaks resistance, it's gone. It's too late. So if you're going to buy this coin, not financial advice, now is the time. And then, of course, Swift coin. How's Swift coin holding up? Sucks that we're so bearish still. Oh, it's always bearish, as he says. Still in the same spot. It hasn't moved since last night. We're still holding over our 786, our macro support box. It's probably the bottom for Swift coin. A lot of these coins are bottoming. And if Bitcoin's truly going to start running, then we should start moving up. And then when alt season finally kicks in, these things will just go vertical. But we should start moving up with Bitcoin. But I still think our target on Swift Coin, for all the Swift Coin holders, 10 to 20 cents is very possible. It's a 19x, and then up to 20 cents is a 37x almost. So not a bad move, I think. I think this box is very likely going to get hit. We'll see if it goes higher on Swift Coin. But Swift Coin's got a very good bullish chart. Still holding higher lows, looks good. And you still have that bullish hidden divergence on this monthly macro chart. As you can see, lower low on the stock RSI and a higher high. So, or higher low rather. So there is bullish divergence here. Zora. What is Zora doing? But yeah, I don't know if you guys have Rumble, but I'm trying to restream back on X and Rumble and everything. I got to get the X Premium. But I am streaming on Rumble right now. So if anybody has Rumble, go over there and see how it looks. Let me know if it is actually live on Rumble. I'm trying to branch out like we used to, and especially since we're about to go straight up. I need to get the people piling into the streams. Yeah, it's in the same, well, I guess it came down to the rest of the market, but it's in the same spot. As long as you're holding this higher low, you have a shot at going back up. And then another thing we can do is high to the low really quick here. Yeah, you're just below getting stuck to 382. So as of right now, 64 to about 68. I'll just do this for next time so we don't have to look at it again. So this box, the top of it's going to be the 382. So once this box breaks, then this thing can actually be bullish to push up. But it's not looking bad holding the higher low. And then we did draw a box here last night. So 60 cents up to $1. It'd be a 10x up to possible 20x almost. So until it breaks structure and makes a lower low, you can be bullish on it, at least for now. And then once it breaks over the box, it should be good to go. What's the Rumble link? I don't remember. It used to be on... I used to have the link on the channel. I'll have to redo it. It was a last minute thing I did. But if you just go on Rumble and type in the Crypto Undead, it should pop up. Or go to lives that are live right now. I should be live. All right, let me get another coin up so we can get this rolling like we did last night. Yeah, I'm just going to hold Toshi because I can't. If I get out, I'm just going to... That negative $600 is just gone. So I got to get my money back. I just don't know how I'm going to stay in, to be honest. So we did, okay, OGPU. OGPU. Spa, says Debata. Spa, what's up, Ari? How you doing? Hopefully you had a good day. Ari's in the house. Ari's gonna make it. Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to Kura. Hope she's all right. Kura hasn't been here in a while. What's up, Joe? OGPU. I don't know if I pulled it up already or not. Open GPU. Yeah, didn't we look at this last night? All right, so we'll just keep it simple. Yeah, I don't know why you guys keep asking for this coin. If it can continue this sideways momentum, I guess, then the accumulation, which it is getting accumulated, but it is bearish. It is making lower lows and lower highs. There's nothing bullish on it. The only bullish case to be made is we zoom in, but looking on the long term, you have to get over 22 to be alive, 38 to be bullish, breakout over 88. To get there is a 6.5x. And if you think this thing's going to rocket to the moon, decent move up to $9 is a 67x from here. And like I said, the short term play on it would be daily chart. Let's see where we got stuck. But it is good to see that it is holding down here. If it breaks 9.7, it's bearish as hell. Right now, it's trying to hold the 0.5, but as long as you're above 12.5, it's bullish. So continue pushing. Breakout over 14.5. If you break over 14.5, that should send you up to test the 236 and that 1272 there. But that's really all we can do on this one. But it's coming down like the rest of the market right now. Rest of the market. It's raining in England. We still have faith. Yeah, we're gonna go up at some point. It's just, as we were talking earlier in the stream, this may just be the drop before the pump, because there's talks of the government shutdown here in the U.S. ending this week. This is very bullish, so of course we have to dump one last time. What's basically dead? The coin we're looking at. Elon, you need a 5 to 10x. You'll get it, my man. All right, let me look at these coins I got written down. What's up, Danny? TrueFi. Viot. All right. Let me get through these 5 coins here so I can not be behind anymore. All right, sleep good, my man. Hopefully you'll wake up tomorrow and be rich. Yeah, I need a pump soon bad. Like really bad. Yeah, that's the talk of the town, my man. Not the talk of the town, but they're saying that. We'll see how it happens. All right, let's go. Viot. We haven't looked in a while at Viot. Oh, man. Let me zoom out on Viot. Yeah, this is one of those coins that came all the way back down. So it's down below all our support levels. Pretty much got stuck at the 618 and just died. Still bearish. Let's see if we hit final support level. Oh, you're breaking it right now. All right, so right now on Viot, it really needs to hold. We've seen coins break down below, but it really needs to hold the 786 here. So this 122 level needs to hold to hit that final support and hold the higher low. And the stock RSI is all the way down here resetting here on the monthly candles. So we're dipping down right now, but you got to realize these monthly candles, these weekly candles just spawned in. So we got 5 days left on the weekly and 19 days left on the monthly. But we got to start going up at some point. This is getting a little old and ridiculous. We've been going down for too long. And everything just came right back down to the bottom. So moonshot on Viot, if you're going to hold to 1340, it's 113x from here. Probably not happening, yeah, because these are monthly candles. So if you get a 618 retracement, what is this? 2024. So if it even gets just a 618 retracement off of this low potentially, that takes you up to pretty much 22 cents from a penny. That is almost a 19x, so that's not bad at all. If it actually does make a higher high, you got 60 cent range for 55x. Just need this to happen. We need to get bullish already, start pumping, and then one final move up. And then you'll get these gains. XCN. I wonder if XCN's breaking down. Is there anything pumping today? Any of the older coin? Anything we covered move yet, or is it all still bearish? Yeah, same thing with XCN. We're just focusing on the downtrend. You're holding over the 382. All of these coins, like I keep saying, PNG, AOS, XCN, they're all doing the same thing. We're just bearish right now, so we'll see how it plays out. But as long as you're over 5.9, it should stay bullish. Oh, shit. Wrong one. All right, so finishing with XCN here. Low to the high. Not we're down below the 0.5. I'm sorry, I got distracted for a moment. And get that off the screen. I just keep it simple. As long as we're holding the 3.2, we're technically still bullish to push right back up. It's just the downtrend has to break. Do you want a short-term price to watch on XCN? And then we'll look at our target to the upside. As of now, you got to get back over a penny. If it gets back over a penny, and if it gets back over 0.009, then you'll be breaking back to the upside. But it's in a downtrend right now. There's nothing really to say on it. It'll be nice when these coins finally start pumping back to the upside here. So we'll stop looking at the same charts every day. Everything looks the same. You guys are going to ask for a coin. I'm just going to look at the chart and say bearish and move on to the next one. But yeah, I mean, it's got a good run left in it, a 25x. So our box here is based on some levels up to about a 37, 38x. Anywhere from 17 to 25 cents, I think, is very possible. And then we'll see what happens. But like I said, every one of these coins are doing the exact same thing. So I'd imagine when one pumps, they're all going to start pumping. It's just when Bitcoin is bearish, everything's bearish. So future day or future J, dump it up. Yeah. I sent you $2 on your Solana wallet. I think the utility coins on base pump first. Then the memes after. The best looking coins on base are utility, are Zora, Clanker, Noise, Virtuals. Hoping those pump. I hope they pump for you, my man. Oh yeah, I'll have to look at my phone in a minute. I appreciate the 2. If you sent me 2 on Sol, I'll put it into a gamble play and see if my $2 can become 100. Yeah, if they actually do the checks, we don't need the checks next year. We need the checks now. They need to end the shutdown, and then Trump just come out and say, or whatever, they got to pass it, of course. Pass it and just start sending shit out. Let's go bullish again. Everyone's got to be tired of being bearish, even the whales. They got to get tired at some point, don't you think? All right, did we look? Yeah, we looked at Viot, XYO, Pyth. All right, XYO and Pyth really quick. XYO. We haven't looked at XYO in a while. It's still holding higher lows. It's still holding our box. I don't remember why that box is there, but it's there for a reason. It's still holding. We're above the 236 at 6. And it's got a very good looking chart. So XYO potentially can run to a new high. Complete the setup here. No telling where it's going to go. What do we have? We're at 006. Yeah, if it can hit 5 pennies, that's a 7x. So maybe it does come all the way up here. I don't know what this coin is, actually. Let me fix that. So we are holding bullish macro market structure. Our box is holding, so it's not a bad looking chart. It looks good. It's still holding up. It hasn't broke down. About a 33x to a new high to 21, but we are sub a penny. So if it can hit 5 cents and make a higher high on a wick, then that would be your 8x. So maybe 10 cents could be a target. I don't know. Let's see if there's another Fibonacci level at this spot. No, we have the 1272 at the previous high. Hell, we'll just do the same thing we're doing on all these coins. So your moonshot target on this coin, or your target, could be anywhere from 8 to 10 cents. So we'll see if this box gets tagged in the future. Has to get over 1 to be bullish. Breakout for a high to our box is over 2. So 1, you're bullish. 2, you have a breakout. And I would imagine some of these coins that are down wherever, if they break over the 618, they should go to higher highs, or at least some of our target prices. Pyth network, she's still holding, so you're still in live in the monthly candles. So the monthly candles are still holding up nice, so that is good to see. So as long as you're over 10 cents, the bottom is in. Bullish over 16. Yeah, that's really all to say about it. I mean, it's just down here holding. Just at any moment, these coins can just start moving, like we've seen some do. But Pyth network, new high would take you up to around 270, 280, maybe $3 is tagged, but that's a 27x. But it is good to see you're going sideways now and you are holding accumulation. So we'll just draw this here. If I can get anything to work right. So right now it's going sideways. So if it holds here, you should get a decent little pump back up, maybe to the middle. That's a 57% move, but hopefully back to the top here for about a 2x. But like I keep saying, we're running out of time, so I'm just going to wait to see when they officially end the shutdown to see what happens here. I'm hoping this dip we're having now is the final drop. Because I remember 2021, we just went up, we just started going up, and we just kept going up. There was no sitting around at the bottom and going lower. We turned bullish, and we just stayed bullish. In coins like Shiba and Solana and whatever else. What was that gaming coin? I remember when these coins just ran. Axie Infinity. TrueFi we looked at last night. Did it move? Did it do anything? Probably not. It's still in the downtrend. Yeah, and I know it sucks that you guys are worrying so much. I'm in the same boat now. Just sitting here worrying every day about your investment. Just don't even look at it. Just know it's going down. Until we actually flip bullish some way and some of these coins start breaking downtrends, it's just expected to be bearish. Same thing with this. You got to get back over 2 and then 4.5 to be bullish. But if it gets over, let's see, our 2 here. But everything's just all right. So 2.5. Once you get over 2.5 cents, then you can be bullish on it for a possible breakout from this downtrend. Is it going to go to a new high? What is that? Wait, what? Yeah, that's a 250x to $4. So that would be your moonshot on TrueFi. Let's see the other end, the other target we possibly could hit. Maybe that's how we should do it. That should be the high-end target, and then the lower to the most recent low, 1272 at 6. So maybe 6 cents is your target on this one, or 65 cents rather. That's still a decent 36x, almost a 37x. So we'll just draw a little box there in that area. All right, I'm way behind on the chat. Let me switch the music up here. Yes, everyone, please hit the like button for me. I think we're live on Rumble. Let me see. Oh, there may be noise, so bear with me. Oh, yeah, we're live on Rumble. There's one person watching. I haven't been on Rumble in so long. Yeah, guys, just help me out on Rumble. If you have a Rumble account, go follow me on Rumble, the Crypto Undead. I only have 9 followers because I haven't been on there in a year. But I'm going to try to start live streaming there again, build up something. But yeah, we're on Rumble. I'll go back to that. What's up, Slava, my man? Did you turn on your heater? No, I didn't turn on my heater yet. What's up, Arctics? Can we look at render? Final drop in the bucket. I hope so. What about Turbo? What's up, Harlem? What's up, Luis the Cool? He says puppies on ETH. Puppies on ETH. He said Turbo. Yeah, how is Turbo and Cookie holding up? That's a good question. How is Turbo and Cookie holding up? Ondo is at 65 cents. What's up, Nick? All right, we'll do Ondo, Turbo, and I need to look at Cookie. Well, I would say if Ondo's at 65 cents, it's a good buy. Yeah, but everything's bearish right now, so nothing really to say. Yeah, we're still holding the 236 level here, so it could very well be it. I keep saying the same thing every day. We need to go up now. We're at the bottom. We're at the bottom. Everyone's bearish again. You're below the 786 apparently, so I would just watch 65. If you wanted to, I mean, that's not a bad spot at all. If I had extra money, I would buy Ondo right now, even though it's not bullish anymore because it's down below the 786 rather, and it's lower lows and lower highs. So you could still have a drop on Ondo, but you would have to imagine there's some sort of a bottom being put in here. So 65 is support. If you lose 65, you run the risk of falling off the damn table, which is going to suck. Can you imagine if that happens back to the low, 23% drop, and then if we're still bearish for another month until December? Hell, if we bleed out against Bitcoin until the end of January, or the beginning of January, it's going to get brutal again. You can drop 50% down to 34. Damn, can you imagine a 34-cent Ondo? That's like bear market prices. We don't need that to happen. I'm ready to be bullish. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. I just need my coin to pump already. What is our target on Ondo? We haven't looked at Ondo in a while. Our target's still up here between these two white lines. I'm going to replace it with a box. I don't know why it's lines. So yeah, I think it's 20 to 25 bucks on Ondo. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep drawing these boxes so we can see where these things end up. And we'll go look at Elon in just a moment if Meolysis is still here. Damn, wrong thing. So there's our box, 20 to 25 bucks on Ondo. What kind of damage is that from the new bottom or the low? That's not bad. It's only a 30x. I say only a 30 up to about a 38x. We believe in Ondo. It's just look at this chart. It's going sideways. Where's our bull run? Where's our green candle spawning in? We need a Zcash candle spawning in. Need to get this thing moving already. I've been waiting all year. Ain't made no money. Yeah, we're all in the shadow realm still, just waiting. If Ondo crashes lower, I'm throwing 1,000 in it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in. I don't know if you've been here, but I'm in Toshi now. I had $2,000 in Toshi. I'm down 660 bucks at the moment, if not more, because it's dropping. But if I had the extra money on the side, which I don't, I would absolutely throw more money in Toshi right now, because it's gonna recover at some point. It will recover at some point. But I don't have the money on the side to buy anything right now. It's all locked up in Toshi. All right, let me look at Turbo and Cookie real quick. Turbo and Cookie. I'm hoping these coins are still holding up and not falling. What did I just do? Did I just delete Turbo? Nah, we're still holding. So, I mean, I know it's zoomed out on the monthly. We can do it on the weekly also, but you're holding in the channel still. You're holding over the 618. So 2018, pretty much that level. You guys see the channel, right? Tessa. All right, give me a minute. All right. You're down 2K on Elon. Never again. Yeah, if we actually do get our money back and make some money this cycle, we're gonna. I think we've learned a lot. I think we're gonna play it really good through the bear market. We're gonna be really prepared for next time. So if I make some decent money this time, then I am prepared to hang around for the next 3 to 4 years, buy Bitcoin at the low, and we're just going to stay out of alts until it's time to buy in. We'll take it day to day though, week to week, as always. If they do 2K stimulus, every citizen market will go pretty high. Yeah, I'm hoping they do it before the end of the year's up. Hopefully before November's up. Just give everybody some money. I don't even care anymore. Just let's do it. You learned how to lose money on crypto. Yeah. I think we're learning not what not to do. At least I am. So I'm waiting to see still. So if we do actually have all season and a bull run and we do actually go up, then, which I think it will, because like I said, there would be no crypto market if no one makes money. Like Turbo here, if it's over like they say, like some are saying, then why come back next time? Because if Turbo doesn't at least pump back up to the top of the channel before the bear market, and it just does this, then who's going to come back next time? No one's going to buy these coins anymore. No one's going to, because we would all lose so much money right now. Why would you come back? So I do think Turbo, my man, is going to pump up here to the top of the channel this cycle. It's still holding strongly. So we're looking about 15 cents possibly. So just to the top for a touch and it's dead. That's a 44x. And if it actually does spike up, we'll just say the 141413. That's a 65.5x from here. I think that is very possible if we're going up, which I am very optimistic we will. You'd be happy to break even. Yeah, most people will. So we'll see how, I mean, people are so down right now. That's why we're looking at some of these 618 retracement targets and stuff. These coins may not go as high as we think because people are just going to get out. What are we supposed to be looking at? Oh yeah, we looked at Turbo. Same thing with Cookie. I don't think it's a bad thing if you bought Cookie and Turbo right now. They have nowhere to go but up. Like I said, because if they break down, they're done. They're going to be dead projects. If they actually break down like Cookie's trying to do here. But what we keep doing on Cookie is just simply, I don't know if it's the weekly we're looking at. These candles that are spawned in right now are probably going to end up turning into wicks again and holding. So we will see, but if you just ignore the fib levels and we just pull this, we just keep pushing the narrative on our coin here, Cookie to the moon, you're still trading in this channel here. I wonder if we could even go as far as to say it did have a spike out of it at one point. Let's see what it tells us here. Yeah, so it could even also be something like this. So we do have our box up here that's based on the other one. This is a decent move. But we're just kind of playing around with it. Get possible targets if we can. All right, so we'll leave it at our bullish target. But yeah, Cookie here, just to get back to the top, would be the 1272 area at $2, and almost telling you you're going to get a 28x out of the price here from the bottom. Well, we're going to have to fix that. Almost a 30x just to the top of the channel. And bull run, spike up above, kind of like this, but maybe a little bit bigger. So we do have $2 to $3, so 45x is possible. All right, time to switch to media again. But I know, I understand, I'm in the same boat. We're still stuck in the shadow realm screaming. Yeah, just don't look at it, my man. Just wait till you come to the stream and I'll tell you Jasmine's going up. How's Toshi? What's up, DZ? Elon and Toshi, you're back. Did you say, well, Turbo hit 2 cents? I know we just looked at it, but I already forgot what our target was. Wasn't it 15 cents? Oh, 13 cents. Oh, yeah, my man. If we have a bull run, oh, yeah. I think at minimum 10 cents. If we actually start running and we're actually screaming bull run and retail piles in and everyone comes back, then it will definitely hit 10 cents, 10 to 15 cents, probably 13 cents, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. You're happy with a 2 cent turbo? You'll get it, my man. Unless, like I keep saying, unless we're bearish, unless there's no all season this time that some are claiming. Benji, what is Benji on? Did you actually get a soundboard? No, it's something built into StreamYard that they just added along with the new layout thing. That's why I'm streaming twice. streaming on the short feed, I guess it is, and then streaming regular, same time on YouTube. We'll see how it works out. See if I get more revenue or more views somehow. All right, let me get these other coins. Benji update, please. What is Benji on? Benji will go when AVAX goes. Kita. All right, let me look at Kita and Elon real quick. I'm trying not to get behind on these coins like we did last time. But yeah, you said we're streaming on two. Yeah, they're two different things. One's a short feed format, I think, and the one's the regular. I'm not sure now if it's hurting or helping. Oh man, these dogs. Oh, you said we're getting alt season. Yeah, Louise, we're going to look at puppies on ETH in a few. Let me get over to Deck Screener. Working an 18-hour shift sucks. Yeah, I work 12-hour shifts and they suck. Work sucks. That's why we need to make it. All right, let me look at these two coins and then let me write down Benji. Or BenQI. I thought you said Benji. Look at Slava. It's not Benji, it's Benki. Oh yeah, KeyCat. Okay, BenQI, KeyCat. I gotcha. So QI, KeyCat's in the same spot. Bearish. All right, let me pull some of these up. Yeah, why did that go off? Okay, let me get into some of these coins here, if the dogs will let me. All right. What are we looking at? Damn, we lost 10 people when I said I'd be back in 5 minutes. You guys are so bearish. All right, let me knock out these couple of coins. Kita, Elon, BenQI. We haven't looked at this one in forever. We used to cover it all the time on the channel. Bearish. On to the next. Yeah, this is one of those coins that's still just bearish. It's lower lows and lower highs. Macro wise, it has to get over 006 and then over a penny and a half to be bullish again. And then on the upside, really quick, it has to get over 3.8 to put the bottom in. What's up, Todd? SQD. All right, SQD really quick. Wow, we've been here almost an hour and we haven't hit 20 people yet. Have we? Maybe we did. I don't know. No, I think we had 25. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at BenQI. Bearish, bearish, bearish. So it has to get back over this 382 at 206 pretty much to be bullish again. It is holding the 236, so the bottom is technically in short term if you want to call it that. But it's not a good looking chart. These coins that aren't accumulating and actually breaking down, I wouldn't buy them, but that's just me. They may go up and they may not. So a 786 retracement just to get up to 13 cents from here is a 30x. So you're at sub a penny, so 5, possibly moonshot is 13. I know nothing about BenQI. There's too many damn coins. There's too many coins that do the same damn thing, which is nothing. Just gotta hope that your coin pumps. And like I always say, it's nothing against, well, I guess I do have it here, seamless staking and lending for Avalanche. Okay, so when AVAX goes, this coin should run. So what is AVAX actually doing? Same thing everywhere. It's getting old and ridiculous. So AVAX hasn't moved yet. Elon's at the bottom. So you went all in on Elon, huh? I guess I'm in the same boat. I'm all in on Toshi. Yeah, it hasn't changed, my man. It pumped up a little bit, but we're still in the same spot. All you can do is hope that that is the low. I mean, just looking at Elon here, there's nowhere to go but up. If it breaks down below this 5.5 level, it's done. It'll probably just completely just die away. Not going to happen, my man. Hopefully not, but that's an 80% drop. I just don't see how that can happen on these coins. There's just no possible way. Because we were holding the 786 support and then it broke. So accumulation, the final spring, that should send us up. Elon to the moon. You just need a 5 to 10x out of Elon. Well, there you go. 618 retracement. There's your hope. If we have a run, it should at least do a 618 retracement to 6.0. 6 and 6.0. Almost a 9x for you. Oh yeah, we got to do KeyCat. Kita. We're going to go over the deck screener next as soon as I get these two coins out of the way. So Luis, make sure you're here paying attention. Yeah, see, I don't know why you guys are buying these coins. I guess I can't say anything because Elon or Tesla, whatever the hell it's called, Toshi could do the same thing if it wanted. But it's running out of time. This coin is bearish. It got stuck at the 236 and it's just falling right now. It's down almost 14% right now. So just we'll zoom in, get a support level to watch. If it breaks the final support level, then it's going to just crash. But it already tagged it. Wicked below, tagged it. So it has to at all times stay above 32 and a half and bullish back over 45 and a half. If it breaks that, then it's going to just fall. But on the plus side with that, it did tag it already. If this is our final push to the upside, it just put in a higher low, which is good. So higher high and then to the moon should be next. So that's the plan and that's the hope. There's just, I don't know. This one, what are we at? 35 cents. So the 1618 at $5. If we have a run, that'd be almost a 15x. So maybe $5 to $10 on this coin for your moonshot. All right, I gotta switch the music. This is depressing. Let's see here. KTA is the next Solana. What's up, Water Buffalo? All right. It's good to know that you guys do a little bit of research on your coins, so that's good. Just I hope you guys make it. All right, what was the other coin? We did Elon. All right, let me bring up SQD, and then let me switch it over to Deck Screener really quick. All right, so Deck Screener's coming up as we stop the screen. I really can't wait to blast out of here. All right, let's get this up on the larger screen so you guys can see. All right, you guys can see this pretty good. So what are we looking at? We're looking at base Pepe. This is one of the ones we used to look at a long time ago. So puppies on ETH. Pretty. What was the ticker for that? We just looked at a bunch of these coins. Puppies. It's just going sideways, my man. It's still holding up. It doesn't look horrible. It did just put in a higher high. So it doesn't look bad. You're holding over the 618. What we'll do is just simply draw low to high. Yeah, so you just bounced off of your 382 level. So it's still bullish as long as it's above 6025. If it breaks over 6045 to 47, then it should start running to the upside. So it did have a decent little pullback. It did hold support. So if it breaks those levels, it could do 8.5x out of nowhere. As long as it's above 6025. Below that, it's bearish. Below that, it does put in play a 618 retracement before it can go back up. So if it does break down, you could see this thing drop. You do have a double 0.5 there, but you also have your 382,618 down here. That's a 70% drop. So I think we're out of time for that kind of thing to happen, but it's, it's a gamble play in my opinion. And then if it blasts out of here to the moon, holding over the 382, the 1618 becomes 4012 for 33.5x. And what was the other coin? Pico on Sol. Pico. Yeah, I've pretty much given up on the gamble coins. I'm just, every time I buy it, it goes to zero. Oh, this one's pumping a little bit, but she's getting stuck. So Pico on Sol, 500K market cap, 500 holders. Yeah, so are these Sol coins and ETH coins, when the run's over, when Solana runs and Solana's done, these coins are going to go to zero. Like to 0, never to come back. So if you make some money on your Solana gambles, make sure you take profit and get out, not financial advice. Yeah, I don't know what this one is, but okay. If it can hit a new high, that's not a bad, I mean, it's only a 3.5x to a new high. 3 zeros, 4. Yeah, I mean, it's a gamble play. There's no telling where this thing's going to run. Yeah, so I guess the top of the fib is your target. 205.5. That would be a 10x move. That's a long way to go, it looks like. Oh yeah, I got to do KeyCat still. Yeah, I agree. But you guys, all of us that are loading up on some coins right now, we're going to dump on them too. What's up, Roger? How you doing? Got Roger back. How do I end this? Where is my deck screener? Not deck screener. Trading view. Where did trading view go? Oh, there we go. All right, so looking at SQD, it's still in the same spot. It's holding our box. It's down below the 382. Possibly putting in a double bottom here. Nice W pattern. So as long as you can get back over 81, it's bullish again. Breakout would be over this 18 to 20 cent level. But yeah, this macro area of support and resistance is where it's stuck at right now. Support, turn resistance, 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 support, support. So hopefully it goes up for you. If it shoots out here and holds macro support, a 20x up to $1.62 almost. And then KeyCat. We'll look at Zcash. Oh no, KeyCat. No, we're gonna have to look at Toshi again. I don't want to. KeyCat's still putting in a slightly higher low, so that's the only good thing about it right now. It's doing the same thing Toshi's doing. It's just kind of dying at the moment. It's making people sell so they get out. And then the whales are going to jump in and buy it up. And then when it shoots up with the whales buying in, everyone's going to pile in at some point and then they're going to dump. And then it'll pull back. Retail will jump in again, saying we're going to the moon, and then it's over for a lower high. So that's what a lot of these coins are going to do when they finally do run. They're going to buy in, they're going to pump it. Whales are going to dump. And everyone's going to say we're still going to the moon. Lower highs put in. They put all their money in right here. We're going to the moon. And then it's just going to do this. Happens every time. But yeah, KeyCat, I mean, it's either the bottom or it's not. It's either the bottom or it's never going up. It's down below every support level we could try to put on the screen. I say that, but I think we can always find something. So what is this pullback? All right, so it looks like it's been holding. If we go from this low to the high, it's been holding the 1414 area down here. That is starting to break. So support right now, you need to get back over 15. And then eventually back over 002 pretty much to be bullish or have a bottom in. But it's bearish right now. The final hope is that is the higher low final bottom on KeyCat. And then KeyCat to the moon, if it could ever go to the moon. Do you think all the cat coins are going to run together? What about Mr. Miggles? Isn't Mr. Miggles Brian Armstrong's cat? So why is Toshi the face of base, supposedly? Moonshot to 5 pennies on this one would be a 35x. New high, get your money and get out is 2 pennies. So if it hits 2 pennies and does a 15x, maybe get out. All right, now the music is music is getting a little too bullish. But yeah, Cryptomyolysis, if you're here, they only have a few little things on the little soundboard here. They're not very good. We have our Shadow Realm man screaming. So hopefully we make it out of here. Man, there's no telling if Zora pumps first. I have no idea. Miggles is the Coinbase cat. Toshi is Brian Armstrong's cat as well. Okay. Yeah, now that I looked into Toshi and I'm actually in it, I guess, it's giving me Shiba vibes, kind of. Like Shiba, when Shiba finally ran, it just went. It was bearish forever with all these promises and all these exchanges and all these things happening and everything they did, and it just... it doesn't really matter. It's just at some point when it's bullish, it's bullish. Yeah, exactly, my man. Means I gotta run right now, no money. Yeah, but Toshi moves with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin starts running to a higher high, I don't care where that is, Toshi should get sucked up a little bit. And then if Toshi gets sucked up, I don't care where it goes. If it just does a 5x from here, it doesn't have to skyrocket to the moon, retail, and whatever. It's just if it just does a 5x and gives me my money back, I'll be okay. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's look at Zcash. See what the hell Zcash is up to. Yeah, but we seem to come on here and say the same thing every day about every coin. We're just not doing anything yet. Yeah, the top is in on Zcash. It's over. Hopefully, you guys took profit on your 20x. Yeah, if you're holding Zcash and you didn't take profit and you got, depending on how long you've been holding this thing, 20 to 30, I don't know what you got, but damn. Yeah, this thing just turned bullish and just blasted out of here. It broke the lower highs and it just, a giant green candle just spawned in out of nowhere. So if you bought in here, you at least got about a 10x or so. Oh, when did Zcash start running? Like right when I bought. Oh, I guess it's been running. Yeah, you hit the 0.5 and you got stuck. There's nothing really to say on Zcash. It hit resistance and it's coming down. As long as it stays over 287, it's still technically bullish, which the momentum is still clearly up, so you still have a shot. Why has this moved? Damn it. All right, so you pretty much hit the 0.5 with the wick above. So let's switch that up. I don't know why this was down here or here. All right, so as long as you're over 218, it's bullish. It needs to break over 562 and then eventually 1400 if it's going to continue to run here. And you would think that we're not even in the alt season euphoric phase. So maybe we do get a pullback. It stays over this 218 level and then it just goes straight up at the end. Hits 5 grand and then it's over. Could be what some of these coins are going to do. But resistance is 562 at the moment. Everyone bought the pump for Zcash. Yeah. So what did Monero do? I know we keep looking at it. It's surprising that Zcash is the leader of the bull run. Starting to telling us what's going to happen. XMR, Monero. I can't buy this coin, but I wish I could. It's struggling to break the 786 right now, but once it does, it's gone. So the monthly candle, if I can get the right tool out, the monthly candle is trying to hold above it, and the weekly candle is trying to hold it. So this 362 is a big area. But you can see the monthly candles all been getting stuck here with wicks. She did make a higher high. You're making higher low. So I don't know about you guys, but Monero looks like it's going to be the next man up soon. They're going to be talking about Monero in the next week or so. Potentially. Monero's about to do her 10x. Where would that take us? Yeah, Monero's about to do a 7x. It's going to shoot up to $2,700. All right, we're back again. What were we looking at? Oh, Monero. Yeah, we're going to go up at some point. It's taking time. We'll be bullish before we know it, and we'll all be happy. We got Eddie for 2. I appreciate that. Litecoin, please. I appreciate the super chat. It's keeping the stream going. I was thinking about ending it soon because it's just bearish. I'm losing money on Toshi. There's no super chats coming in. There's no one here. We got 13 people. Man, I can't wait till the markets are back. Someone pumped crypto already. Someone flipped the switch. I'm tired. Mentally exhausting. Sitting here day after day for years, losing money. I'm tired, boss. Can I please go home? No, get back to work in the shadow realm. You're never getting out of here. Yeah, Litecoin doesn't look bad either. Before we know it, Litecoin's going to have a spike to the upside. It's holding over the 382 at 98. Macro chart looks good. Damn, Litecoin's going to blast out of here, ain't it? Up to 780 bucks incoming. It's only at a 7.5, almost an 8x move. Because we did make a higher high from 19 to 21. It's been getting accumulated. It doesn't have a bad looking chart. It's pretty much holding higher lows and higher highs. So that's what you want to see. So it could be headed to about 800 bucks soon. But as long as you hold over 98, break out over 170. So once it breaks over 170, then it has the shot for this entire move down and sideways is over, and it can reverse to the upside. What you guys think about this music? Too bullish? Yeah, everyone please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not. I don't know if I'm allowed to say go hit the like button on both streams or not. I'm going to get canceled. I appreciate the 2, my man. So thank you. When you guys come in here, when there's like 2 or 3 guys that send like $2 each or whatever it's going to be, it helps out a lot. I do appreciate it. Just ready to get back to those streams to where I make enough revenue to stay doing this full time. What's up, How To? What's up? How you doing? There goes the dogs again. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, we need to get the Discord going too. Why you guys never get on Discord? I don't even know how to use Discord really, but we do have a Discord and a channel so you guys can chat. I think I said something recently. Let's see. No, I don't care about what's new. Let me see if there's any scammers on here. I guess I could pull it up, huh? Yeah, we're bearish because there's no one even impersonating me on here trying to scam you guys anymore. Tessa, it's okay, baby. Who's here? I said who's here on November 10th. And he who slaps hoes apparently says Aventus Network. So who is that in the live stream? Who is he who slaps hoes? That's their name on. That's the name on um, Discord here. I don't know who that is. So I'm gonna go type something in Discord and say what's up. Tell me we're bullish. What is APR? No, I'm still in the camp that we're going to have a large alt season. It's just not here. It's a little different this time, but it's coming. Like I've said before, if they don't have a decent alt season where we have euphoria, even if it's in the next year, I don't really know. And it could happen at any moment. At any moment, the markets could start pumping. It doesn't have to be what Ben Cohen says or anybody else. All they have to do is say they're giving out $2,000 checks in a month. Then everyone's going to say, oh, we're getting extra money coming in, so let's buy into crypto now before it goes up. And then everyone piles into crypto after the whales are buying because it's already going up. And then people pile in at the end with their checks. And then when they put their $2,000 check in on their favorite coin that's got a giant green candle spawned in, it's over. They lose their money because it's going to go straight down after that. And then everyone that made money will be back here next time, and we'll sit here bearish for the next 4 years. But we're going to play it better this time. APR. I still have faith, because if it doesn't happen, if our coins don't go up, if we don't make money, this channel's going to die, and I don't know what I'm going to do in real life, because I need money. I'm working my ass off, but it's not enough to cover what I'm in debt with. So if you guys don't make money and send me super chats, I don't make money, then it's over. Back to the Shadow Realm poorhouse, working on the dirt farm. What is APR? This right here, a Coinbase scam. I'll pull up 2 charts for it. Did you chase this one and make some money? I'm sorry about the dogs barking in the background. Can't do anything about it. Where did it go? All right, so we'll use the overall chart. Yeah, it's pumping, but I'm not chasing green candles. I don't have the money to. Where did you find this at? You just watching Coinbase new listings? So they put this coin on there and you just buy it, hoping that it pumps. Hoping that it pumps. Tessa, baby. Yeah, it's pretty much hitting the 382 at the moment, so it's bearish as long as it's below 35.5. If it breaks that, it may start flying. And if it starts flying, APR is going to shoot up to a new high and do a 3x, up to $1. But it did hit resistance. If it can get over 35.5, like I said, it's bullish and it may take off. Yeah, you guys like this music? Should I switch it up? There's some more bullish music. I don't remember these songs. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, wait for a new listing to dump, then I buy in. That's good, I guess. So what, DZ, your biggest holding is what, dogging me? If you want to answer that. What's up, Carrie Ann? He says escape to Mexico. I might have to, my man. If I don't make it, you're going to have to let me sleep on your floor. I'm just going to disappear to Mexico and sleep on Roger's floor for the next 4 years until they let me out of the Shadow Realm, potentially. Then me and Roger are going to be old by then. I don't know how much longer I can go putting my money into crypto, hoping it will be worth it, the wait. I'm literally delaying important payments. Yes, I'm in the exact same boat. I have payments that need to be paid now. I'm getting behind on them now, so the hole is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So if we don't go up soon, not gonna. I don't know. It's gonna get pretty bad. I'm gonna have to. The only way out of it. I don't know if anyone in the chat's ever done this before. The only way out of my situation is I'm gonna have to declare bankruptcy if I don't make it. You're getting a huge super chat when the rally starts. That'd be nice. I appreciate the thought. He says I got a couch. That's all I need. Escape my life here. A couch. Mexico. Beautiful scenery and a cold one. Jerry the Turtle. Jerry the Turtle to the moon. Did anyone type in Discord? No. Let me pull up Jerry the Turtle. Wait, did they change the picture? That's not it. Yeah, what you guys having for supper tonight? If you haven't had supper or dinner already. Where is it? This 11-month one? I thought it was older than that. I guess this is it. Yeah, this is our chart. All right, I'll bring up Jerry the Turtle in just one moment. You're holding hella SQD. Hopefully it works out for you, my man. That's why I follow you, because you're a real regular dude trying to help us out. You get the struggle. Oh yeah, I get the struggle all right. I've been struggling for 2 years. I mean, like really bad for 2 years now. Really bad over the last year. But yeah, I appreciate you here. All you guys, we're gonna make it. It's just crappy times right now. Oh man. Yeah, I think Slava, you said you can't get on Discord. Some of you people, or some of you people, some of you people. Oh man, but I know some of you people can't do super chats and some can't do the Discord for some reason. I don't remember why. It doesn't matter. First person to go on the Discord, there's a link in the description, I believe, or somewhere on the channel for the Discord. But if your name is different on Discord, let me know who you are. But let's see the first person. We'll give a huge shout out to go post what they're having for dinner. We'll see who has the best looking food. If someone will do it, I'll do it. We're making what are we making? Carne asada, not enchiladas. What are they called? Quesadillas and chips and salsa and all the good stuff for dinner tonight with an ice cold one. What are we supposed to be looking at? Don't feel bad you're up 900K, never sold. Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine that. How are you up 900K and never sold? But I know a lot of people are in the same boat, so hopefully you sell this time and you make your money. Suli, welcome. Fried rice to roasted salmon, sweet corn, garden salad, and pecan pie. Not bad. Eliza OS, what is that on? Productions. I'll write that down really quick, but what is Eliza OS? All right, I wrote that down. Just if you can, let me know if that's a deck screen or Solana coin or something. I'll try to look it up. Did I miss the monad talk? What does that mean? Want to rob a... Nah, come on, my man. Yeah, we're going to go rob a truck after we set it on YouTube for the whole world to see. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. Yeah, only 12 people here. Monad is a coin that's been promoted in Coinbase. I've never seen that before. Monad. Are they about to list it? Is that why they're promoting it? It's on Blowfin and BingX. Yeah, it looks like a Coinbase piece of crap. The hell? Yeah, why is this? Oh, that's perpetual. Oh, they're both perpetual. What the hell? Monad. Oh, that's Monu. Monad. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to find that at. Let's see if we can find whatever Eliza OS is. What is this? Elastos. I guess this is it. I don't know what this is. Yeah, this coin just spawned in. What do you want me to do? It's got stuck already. It's over. It's got a bazillion. What the hell is this price? Yeah, I don't know what this is. You hit the 618. So there's no breakout. It's still bearish. Technically bullish over the 3-2, whatever the hell these numbers mean. Why are there so many numbers here? But until it breaks clearly over the 618 at the 0096, if it breaks that, then it can fly. As long as it's below that, it can come right back down to where it came from. Not a bad drop, and probably not a good move up either. But if it breaks that and shoots to a new high, it could spike up 40% almost to a penny. But the 618 is key. That's what you got to break for any kind of a breakout to the upside and any sort of a decent move all the way to the top of our fib here. If I'm looking at the right thing, 5 pennies. So it could shoot up to 5 pennies out of nowhere and do a 5x. It's rebranded from AI16Z. Oh, is that what's going on with it? What happened to AI16Z? They gave up? Oh, we got 20 people in here now. What is it, 4:30? All right, so no one on the Discord yet. Did anybody go check out Rumble yet? No, let me switch this song. All right, so no longer a meme coin, but an actual framework for AI agents across almost all chains. All right, that could be very good. So they're about to list this on, or where's this listed at? This is the one we're looking at. Yeah, where can you buy that coin at? Let me take a gander at Toshi and see what the hell he's doing. Man, they need to list Toshi on Robinhood already. Yeah, this thing, man, it was trying to hold the 382 last night, but it broke it. So if it breaks 4.8, she's about to fall off the table, which it shouldn't break. It should not fall down another 20%. I just don't understand the crypto verse, the universe of crypto. Why? I guess it's for a lot of people out there, but why every time I buy in, we instantly go down? Where did I buy at? I think I bought at 8. When this was a little baby green candle, and it just, oh, I didn't buy that long ago. I don't remember where I bought. I did buy back in down here at about 5.5 with another $300 because it was putting in a slightly higher low, wherever the hell it was, and then it just keeps going down. I buy and it just does this. So unfortunate. Someone wake up Toshi. Any entry with Toshi right now is good, yeah, but I don't have any extra money to put in on it. I'm down $670 now. So I'm not selling for a loss, so I'm stuck in Toshi holding it. And I thought about it earlier. If I had extra money, but I don't, all my extra money's in Toshi already. But if I did have extra money, I'd throw another couple hundred, whatever, into it. Just keep adding to my position. Because looking at it on the monthly, it's still looking okay on the monthly. You're still holding this structure here, as we went over last night, which a lot of coins are doing the same thing. At some point, they're going to blast up. So with all the fear in the market, the people adding at these lower prices are probably going to be the ones that win this time. Because they're adding, and then once these coins finally run, you get all your money back plus some. But I do think Toshi's going to skyrocket out of here when it finally does go. It's just I got to be able to pay my bills and hold my position on it and not come out. But I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that. What's up, Demon? What's up, Rob? What chat is this? What you mean? Oh, you're on the other one. There's 2 streams, Rob. You're on the short version. There's 2 streams on the page. If you go to the other one, it's the full page, regular YouTube stream. The other one's for the shorts. So people that are scrolling through shorts can potentially see me live, I guess. So I'm hoping to get more revenue, or not more revenue, more subscribers and stuff that way. Can we check on Solana Doge? Liquidity 197 and market cap is 337. Oh yeah, I remember this coin. Department of whatever. Oh, is she bullish? I'll pull it up in just a moment. Oh yeah, she's starting to go. Yeah, it's got nice 197K lock liquidity, low market cap, 36,000 holders. Yeah, this one's probably going to run. It's already starting to. Let me go ahead and go to the weekly chart. Let me pull it up. Grok says Bitcoin top in January, but I pray it's closer. Yeah. Yeah, I asked Grok about Toshi, and it's not bearish. It's not bullish at all. Grok, I don't think Grok understands what can happen in the markets. A fun thing to do, go on Grok, Carrie, and have a conversation about if AI is going to take over the world. Just ask all the questions you can and keep it going. And mine ended up going all the way to, I think he said, by 2040, I believe that 2040, most jobs will be taken over by AI. And there will be AI people that'll be so realistic you won't even be able to tell who's AI and who's human. And then at some point way in the future, AI, robots, whatever you call them, artificial intelligent people will outlive mankind, so they will be the dominant race on Earth. Grok yourself out. So the humans are doomed. So we need to get out of the shadow realm now and make some money and enjoy what we can before AI takes over our jobs. Just imagine when AI takes over our jobs, 90% of the workforce or jobs out there, everyone's going to sit around and get fat and lazy. What are we going to do we're not going to work anymore. Can Osana make a comeback? What were we looking at? Oh yeah, let me go over to Doge. What's up, Flipcoins, my man? Flipcoins finally made it. How you doing? We're coming up on 2 hours. Welcome to the end of the live stream. All right, let me pull this up really quick. So let's get this off of the screen for a moment. Brutal, he says. Yeah, it's brutal again. All right, let me go to Dogecoin on Solana. She's got a nice little green candle spawning in. That's what you want to see to make it back to life. What's that song? Bring Me Back to Life. So there's nothing really to say on it. I mean, did you ever go check it on? I mean, it's probably a good coin. I think I've checked it before on Rug Check, but it's a gamble play. All these coins are. I would just say short term, it has to get over 6. I mean, there's not much of a difference here, so We'll just have to see if it can break over 776 and then 77, and maybe you have case for to rock it out of here, because we've seen so many times once the 236 is finally sliced through, they just fly. Bullish over 19 and a half, 20 cents, and then to the moon. Oh man, Doge on Sol. Holy crap. Yeah, just to hit a 618 retracement to 25x. So a nice 25x gamble play just to hit a 618 and be bearish still and come back down. Moonshot, if you're just going to throw $100 at it. Holy crap. Can you imagine? Over 1,000x. What is that? That's $55. Can you imagine if it shoots all the way up here? It's 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 1,000x. 1,000x moonshot gamble play. Which we've seen coins do it before. They just shoot up. And it's over. That's all you need this coin to do. Yeah, all you'd have to do is put $100 on there just to see what happens. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah. He said smash the like buttons. We smashed it already. You had a year and a half off, but you think you got to go back to teaching? Yeah, if we don't make some money, then we're all going to have to get second jobs, third jobs, move to Mexico. Yeah. No one on Discord. No one's in the chat. We're talking about Doge on Sol. It's that Department of Government Efficiency coin. Which, let me go ahead and... Doge has 1,000x. Doge to the moon. We're trying to stay alive and be bullish here. Let me find our... Oh, I just need Toshi to do... people out there are always getting 20x's and stuff, and the people that get lucky and get a 100x coin or whatever. I'm simply asking for a 5 to 10x. And then I will not complain anymore. If I could get a 10x out of Toshi before the end of the year, I would not complain anymore. I'd be one happy camper. That's all I want. What's up, Hair? Hair today, gone tomorrow. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know about you guys, but everyone in real life that I talk to about crypto, their eyes glaze over and they ignore it and they kind of just shrug it off. It's like, nah. I mean, everybody, even people at my new work, I talk all the time about crypto. Even if only Bitcoin and a few others survive, Bitcoin's not going anywhere. The other coins might, but I start telling people at work that, we're about to be bullish. What is bullish? And then all this stuff. But I'm like, the markets are about to go straight up. But no one ever wants to buy in. They won't buy in until they actually see the green candles everywhere. But I agree, it's been trash. Yeah, and everyone can't get rich on crypto, so hopefully you guys here on the channel, we're the next bundle of crypto millionaires, if you want to say it like that. We're the next people up to make money. Yeah, we do need FOMO. Like I said, it could happen at any moment. Don't forget, Bitcoin is a large fifth wave of the fifth wave. What does that mean? It's going up? I think the next push for Bitcoin is going to be it. And then hopefully we can have a baby or a decent alt season and get out of here. Yeah, Crypto Meolysis, you still here? You streaming today, my man? If so, I'll probably get off soon. We've been on here for 2 hours. Made $4. It's not bad. It's not good. Like in 2 hours. All right, gotcha. Yeah, make sure you guys go watch Crypto Meolysis in a little bit. I'll probably show up. Damn, you made $4 in 2 hours. Yeah, I've been live streaming for 2 hours. I have the list here, so. And $2.50 is what we made. Thereabouts. Before YouTube takes its cut, so we made $2. we made $2.50. I mean $4.50, so we really made like $2.50. I miss the days of the streams to where we'd come on here and, I'd stream for 4 hours at a time, but I'd make a decent amount. But it is what it is these days. Tessa, baby. What's up, Matrix? Civic is booming. Is it really? Or is it just up 5%? Oh, we got Crypto Meolysis for 2. Yeah, as soon as I can, I'll become a member of your channel, my man. I just haven't yet. I don't know, you guys probably don't believe me, but my bank account is at 0. It's actually under again. So that's why I don't like, being a member of anyone's channel, because I just can't do it now. I'm poor as they come at the moment. Any money I get right now goes to gas and food, and that's just to survive and get to work. Well, I appreciate the 2. Here's another 2. I appreciate it, my man. All right, so we made $6 today. Nice day's work. You're poor in the bank, but rich in crypto. Exactly. My bank account's under, but I have $2,000 on Toshi. Tessa, baby, come here. Go lay down. Lay down, baby. Carrie says, I hear a puppy. Yeah, that's Tessa. She wants out of the room. But yeah, we have Tessa, sweet baby girl. And then we have a little fat cat named Louie. He's sleeping on the bed right now. Let me look at Civic really quick. Civic. Oh, we're sitting there staring at bearish Toshi, sucking my life away. Jesus. I had hoped that when I put $2,000 on Toshi that it was I just wanted it to pump a little bit. If it did a 2 or 3x, I would be happy, but it went straight down. I should have known. I had a gut feeling it was gonna, because you guys know every time I buy a coin, it goes straight down. If I sell it, If I sell, it's going to spike up. It is what it is. Yeah, Civic pumped, but it's bearish. It's one of those coins that's pumping to zero. Yeah, it broke the previous area of support. It was starting to make higher highs and curl up, but then it was like, no, you got to stay in the shadow realm, and it died. The good thing is, though, that it did hit this final level. You see where this resistance is? It's holding that. So if that's the bottom at 4.4, if not, it's going down. So it needs to get back over 9 and then over 14.8 to be bullish again. But it's like everything else. It's in a downtrend. It's not bullish. It is an older coin. So until the downtrend is broken, there is no hope. Yeah, the 236 is the 382 also. So once it breaks the 236, it'll break the downtrend and be bullish again, and then macro bullish over 14.8, break out to the moon over 31. And then once you get over 31, you have the potential for a new high, and that new high would take you up to about 240 and give you a 40x, and you made it. What's the deal with Zora? It sucks. Bitcoin's above 103K. That's good. It needs to stay above 103 and get back over 105 and then 106. Zora to $2. Why you guys like Zora? That's why Toshi went down. You changed from Kava. Yeah. It's because we bought in and it said no. It went right down. He's laughing at Louis. Yep. Louis is one crazy cat. I was streaming yesterday. He was crawling up here on the little computer desk trying to stand on top of the computer in front of me. Yeah, we looked at noise. I thought Tesla was some crypto. There probably is a crypto called Tesla. All right, let me look at Zora really quick. We won't be in here much longer because I'm ready to get off and start cooking some Mexican food. I'm ready to relax and grub out on some food. I'm allowed to. I've lost 85 pounds over the last year, pretty much 9 months, whatever it is. So getting in better shape in my older age, but my bank account is bearish. Body is flipping bullish and bank account is flipping bearish. Oh my god, just can't have it all at once. You have one or the other. Yeah, we went over Zora earlier. If it can break over this box here, it's going to be bullish. So if it can get over, what did we say, 7 pennies? Yeah, if you get over 7 cents and you break over this box and hold, it should start going back up. But it is holding a higher low, so it doesn't look bad. It's going sideways. So you got to hold here. The only thing I would kind of watch for if it breaks down below, if it actually puts in a lower low and breaks the previous high at 4, then it's over. It almost tagged your 786 final support here. It held the trend. So the 618 up to the 0.5 up to a 382 at that level. So this box is a big price to get over. If it gets back over 7, then you may be in business for a push up. What was the other coin? Poor has its upside. What is on Robinhood? What's up? We got the awkward farmer back. Yeah, we haven't looked at ACH probably since you haven't been here. On Zora, you get paid to post your selfies and pictures. Okay, maybe I'll have to look into it. I'll just start taking pictures of everything. Yeah, Crypto Meolysis, go over and join the Discord, my man. You guys join the Discord, and I'll share my dinner, and I'll send a picture of Tessa and Louie for you guys to see. And then you can send us a picture of your cat. Yeah, if Elon doesn't go up, Crypto Meolysis is going to be the cat man. He's going to be lonely and poor and just have 10 cats. All right, ZBEC. But yeah, we're about to get off here. I do appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out for 2 hours. ZBCN, always bullish up to 10 cents at some point. Don't know when that's going to be. You got a nice bounce reversal. That's good to see. So we're still holding the 3-2, so that is very good. On the macro chart, it's holding this triangle pattern. It held our previous box, our macro support. Hold on. My chart looks weird. All right, so yeah, we're holding, and if we just zoom out, you're holding the 382, so over 2035, it is still bullish. Yeah, my phone's ringing right now. The keepers of the shadow realm are calling me again. They want their money. I don't have money to give them, so I don't know why they keep calling me. It's gotta suck to be a debt collector. Calling people you know don't have the money to pay you. That's why you're calling them. But you want your money anyway. I guess that's how it is in crypto. We don't care. We want our money anyway. Why is my ZBEC chart so messed up? All right, so anyway, ZBEC is holding up nicely. Monthly macro bullish chart. It's ready to just spike out of here again, just like this, but larger, hopefully. But from today, possible 29.5, 30x to 10 cents. It may go higher than that. I don't know. It may go lower. So you do have 7 to 10 cents, I think, is very fair on ZBEC Network. Where's the Discord link? Silver, my man, can you find the Discord link? I thought it was on the channel somewhere. It should be on the homepage of the channel somewhere. But I never can get anyone in the Discord, so it's always bearish in the Discord. Let me see if I can put it on here. Tell me if you guys can see the link. I don't know if it'll let you share a link on the... All right, did it share the link? Can you guys see the link to Discord? Does it work in the chat? All right, I think I got a super chat I missed. I've got Eddie. But yeah, Elon needs to go up from where it is. Mr. Lightspeed. Mr. Lightspeed, please. Hashtag same as name. Matthew for 5. I appreciate that. Matthew for the win. Mr. Lightspeed. Is that a deck screener coin? All right, let me look. Mr. Lightspeed. Oh, Mr. Lightspeed on base. Been out for 19 days. Oh, this thing's going to the moon, or it already did. It's done. Top is in. Yeah, is it Mr. Lightspeed on base? Oh no, what was that? What just beeped? ZBCN is going to make millionaires. Let's hope so. What's up, Go? Okay, yeah, I got it. I'll pull up. This will be the last coin we look at. Base. Oh, it's a Zora coin. Okay. I'm going to have to look into the Zora thing. Every picture of content you post is a coin? I'm going to have to look into that. All right, Meadow. We'll see you, my man. Thanks for stopping by every day. We're going to make it out of here. But yeah, you guys go join the Discord and let me see your pets and what you're having for supper. We got to talk about something since we're not going up yet. All right, so let me pull this up. We got 23 people in here still. We're going to stop the screen. We're going to look up Deck Screener really quick once again. Mr. Lightspeed's going. It already went to the moon. It's over. So hopefully you made money. So we're on the daily chart. Let me pull it up. It looks like the top is in. I don't know if you just bought this. I don't know what this is, but there's not really much I can do with it. We'll go to the 4-hour chart. You can see the daily chart looks toppy. There's really no wicks to play with. What I can do, I guess, is we'll just go to the most recent low to the high area. So short term, if you can stay over 3044, it can remain bullish to push right back up. Long term, it's going to be way away from it, so there's no point even looking at it. Macro wise, if you're just going to hold it, as long as it's over 3034, then it's bullish. You can see it got stuck here, then it blasted through, made a new high. So if it pulls all the way back to here, you can remain bullish. And then as for that, we'll take that off, and then we'll pull it back up to the daily chart. And the only thing we can do, let's see if it respected the level and got stuck somewhere where it needed to be. So we'll just simply go. No, it blasted through the top of the fib, so there's nothing I can do with it. But looking on the daily chart, that just looks like it topped out. And what did it do? If you bought in, I guess when it broke the high, yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You just got an 8x move, 10x, wherever you bought in. So if you're in profit on this thing, I would just take profit. I don't know what it is. But if you guys are saying every picture on Zora is a coin now, I don't know even what to think of that. That's ridiculous, because that's just diluting everything even further. So if a piece of coin like this can pump like that, I guess just take your profit and go. Not financial advice. But yeah, if you're in profit, I would get out. We do a spontaneous live stream. If we start going up and I start making money on Toshi, I'll just get on the stream. Spontaneous. It's going to happen at some point where we're just going up. I am in Discord, but what should I see to know it is linked to the channel? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, we got Demon in here. Cryptomyalysis. Tessa, baby. All right, I see you guys online. It's TCU Army. Undead's Horde. Let me just pull it up really quick here before we get out of here. We got Mr. Lightspeed. Share screen. Hopefully nothing pops up with this. But you guys can see it. This is the Discord. Undead's Horde. You should go right to it with that link I put in the description. I just want to get it going and get people actually move it up. Or not moving up, but get the thing running. All right. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Go check out Cryptomyalysis on his stream in a little bit. And as always, none of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good luck. We'll be back tomorrow. And with that said, peace out, everyone.